and welcome to a new session of Womb Talks, بدنا نحكي, part of the campaign that Nana is doing in the region to break taboos and normalize the talk about wombs. In today's session, we will talk about the womb and the mental health connection. As with many misunderstood topics, the topic of a woman's womb and its effect on her mental health is one that has been not only dismissed, but also stigmatized in many ways. The different medical and hormonal changes that a woman's womb undergoes due to age, genetics, illness, etc. can lead to a significant mental health change if left untreated because the woman is unsure of what is happening, others are shaming or criticizing her, among other reasons. Topics such as premenstrual syndrome, PMS, polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, menopause, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, PMDD, fibroids, miscarriages, baby blues, postpartum depression, and fertility difficulties are among some of the many misunderstood and stigmatized womb-related concerns. I'm sure many people have heard many myths and inaccuracies around these womb-related issues, and unfortunately, what those inaccuracies usually do is perpetuate stigma against women and the resulting mental health. Typical misconceptions about PMS are that all women experience PMS, PMS is all in your head, and it's an excuse for bad mood swings, or women should avoid exercise during PMS. Typical misconceptions about PCOS is that it is a rare condition, that the woman must have caused it somehow. If a woman loses, if a woman loses weight, the PCOS will go away. And the biggest misconception is that although there are women who are overweight that have difficulty losing weight due to their PCOS, people will usually associate them with being overweight because of their laziness or their inability to control their eating habits. Menopause has its own misconceptions as well. People believe that menopause occurs only during your 50s, that weight gain, hot flashes, and other symptoms are experienced by all, or that a woman's sex life is over after menopause. Many people don't even know that PMDD exists. And the largest misunderstanding of PMDD is that it is an attention-seeking, dramatized reaction to a woman's menstrual cycle. Fibroids, for instance, affect many women, but many people believe that fibroids only affect women in their 30s or their 40s, that they can't get pregnant if they have them, and that they are cancerous in nature. Miscarriages are some of the most significantly misunderstood women-related issues that usually lead to the misconception that the woman must have done something to cause the miscarriage, or that she was not taking care of the baby enough to make sure that the pregnancy sticks. Baby blues are a natural occurrence after childbirth, but often people mistakenly believe that the woman is being dramatic or exaggerating, that she never wanted to have the baby, or that she is being selfish, and that many women do not feel this way after childbirth. Postpartum depression is often misunderstood as the woman's fault, as something that she's doing on purpose, as something that will usually go away on its own with time, it's just a phase, or that the woman wants to hurt her own child. So finally, fertility difficulties in women lead to many inaccuracies in information, such as that it is the woman's fault, that she must have done something to contribute to it, that she is not woman enough to be able to handle having children, that she waited too long, or that she's not trying hard enough, and many more. As you can see, these misconceptions and myths about womb-related concerns not only can make a woman feel a sense of worthlessness, shame, guilt, embarrassment, and isolation, but can also make it very difficult for a woman to seek the help that she deserves in order to help her through these concerns. Stigmatization of womb-related concerns creates an overriding disapproval of discrimination towards women, not only by men, but by other women as well. Unfortunately, although we have so much information at our fingertips, the correct information is not being given to those who need it. By educating people with the realities of the womb and the concerns that may arise, we empower women to seek the help that they deserve and support each other to do the same. Each concern can negatively affect a woman's mental health in a significant way, and it's important to implement some general strategies to minimize the effect that such things can have on each person. These strategies should not take away from visiting a gynecologist, endocrinologist, or psychologist, but they are proactive strategies that may assist in alleviating many symptoms. These strategies include getting enough sleep, enough physical activity, choosing healthy foods most of the time, keeping a support network, staying involved with others and yourself as you get older, and making sure that medication that has been prescribed to you is taken properly and in a timely fashion. Furthermore, it is important for women to remember that each person experiences different occurrences, even with the same diagnoses. But that does not mean that you cannot find people who can support you and understand what you're going through. Finally, it is detrimental for women to know that they deserve to ask for help, and that anyone who tries to make you feel shame or guilt for what you experience is a person who is not educated in womb-related concerns. This is why it is so important for women to open up on such topics. This is why it's important for us to discuss these womb stories, and we need to share them in order so we can be heard and we can support each other as women. Stay tuned for more sessions from Womb Talk.